Hey everyone, how's everyone doing today? My name is Gina and I am doing great. So today, as you can see, I'm working on my Pick a Stick challenge for May. For those that are new or that has never seen this series that I do, this is a Facebook group and you are given 6 prompts, and out of those you have to do them in order. You do have 2 wild cards that you can switch up if you want to change any of your steps. The colors are totally optional. They're there to inspire you if you need that. I will link in the description the Facebook group if you're interested in going and checking it out. I love it. I've been doing the art journaling, the mixed media for about a year, a little over a year now. And doing these challenges really helped me, especially in the beginning when I really didn't know what I was doing. But they have changed their format this year on the Pick a Stick challenge, and it is, in my opinion, a lot more challenging than it was last year. This one, I almost was like, I'm not going to do it this month. It's just too much. It's making my brain hurt. And this is supposed to be fun, you know, it's not supposed to make your brain hurt. So, but I just took a breath and I'm like, okay, come on, let's make it fun. And so I was like, don't just get, don't get all uptight about it. So I kind of loosened up a little bit and I was like, okay. What was really stumping me was the crazy. I'm like, well, I could change, but I really don't want to do that either. So, but I think I figured it out. So we're good to go. So, with that said, let us begin. I am using my journal that I created. I did make this journal last year. And I did my missions inspirations in it last year, and I also did my Pick a Stick challenges in it. So they're both in there, but this year I'm just putting my Pick a Stick challenges in it. So, I think I'm going to work on these 2 pages right here. I think I'm going to do a double page layout type deal. Alright, so with that said, let's move to step 1, which is mix. And I think why this is so challenging is because it's only 1 word. Crazy. It's like, what? And I know they're thinking behind it because, you know, they talked about why they were doing it. And they were like, this should make it easier. Well, in my opinion, it didn't make it easier. It's made it more of a challenge because, you know, you have 1 words. Crazy. Oh, well, I'm crazy. Does that work? Can I just skip that step because, you know... But anyway, so I'm mixing now. I'm going to use my gloss gel here. And I'm just going to put out a gloop. Yeah, that's a word, a gloop. I'm going to put it up here, and I don't know if y'all are going to be able to see it, but I do need it out of my way. And then I'm going to take just purple glitter, and I'm going to mix those 2 together. So that will be step 1 done. And I will use this later, much later, in the page. So, I'm going to mix this up, and when I do, oh, it's pretty. It's going to be pretty. I just hope it doesn't dry out before I get to it. Maybe I should put a piece of paper over it. A piece of wax paper. That's probably a good idea. That way it'll be protected from, I have a fan on, plus it's hot. Oh my God. Y'all, people were complaining that it was cold, and I'm like, please hush. Hush your mouth. Don't you know we live in the South? They're like, where's spring? I'm like, this is your spring. You're wishing it away. Stop it. And so now it's been like 90 degrees the last 2-3 days here. And the humidity is starting to come in, and that makes it feel like it's like 100 million degrees, like you're gonna burst into flames. But anyway, all right, let me grab a piece of wax paper and I will be right back. I do want to cover that. Hold on. Okay, I've got it covered, so we're good. I'm just hoping that, and plus if my book gets over there, it won't it won't get it on the page. All right, so that's out of the way. So step 1 is done. Now for step 2, which is crazy. Crazy. And what I'm going to do is something crazy. Okay, so I have this new stamp. It is from Hampton Art, and it's called PS0881. There's no name for it, but I love this design. I love it, love it, love it. But it's like a crazy design. So that's where the crazy is coming in for me, is right here. And here's another crazy thing I'm going to do. I'm going to actually use black ink. I'm scared. I really am scared. I'm almost contemplating on using my London Fog instead. No. Yes. No. No. Okay, I will do a couple with the black ink, and then I will do some with the gray ink. So I'm just putting it all over the paper, just whatever way. I've finally found the key to doing this, and that's to not think. Truly. When you're making your background, the best thing to do is just not think about what you're doing. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but it's true. Okay, now because this has a lot of texture in the book itself from all my other projects that I've done, it's not going to do a perfect thingamabob, and that's okay. Alright, I don't think I'm going to even go with the gray, because I did some ghosting here, and I think that... Okay, so we're good with that. So that is step 2, finished, done, voila. Alright, let me put my lid back on here so it does not dry out. So, so we've gone with mix, crazy. Now we're going to go with crush, crush, come to me. Did anybody remember that song by Paula Abdul? I'm going to run. Yeah, that one. Now it's stuck in my head. Is it stuck in yours? Sorry. Alright, so that's clean. Alright, so now comes with the crush part. So I've got a piece of parchment paper, right? And it is just from really thin, cheap parchment paper from the Dollar Tree. Right, the dollar store. So I'm going to crush it. Sorry, that was probably loud. I'm going to crush it by you know, right? I'm crushing it. I'm a giant and I'm crushing this boulder. Blah. Okay, I know I'm weird. Alright. So, now that we have this crushed, what I'm going to do, and this is why I did a black ink, because I am just going to take my matte medium, which I don't have here. Oh my. Let me grab it. I can't believe I forgot my medium. I'm almost out of this matte medium. And I've had it for over a year. So, it lasts. And of course I get it from Michael's, and I always buy it when I have a good coupon, like a 50% off coupon. So it's really not that expensive in the end. I mean, it is kind of still expensive. I think it would end up being like $7. But if it lasts you a whole year, it's worth it. I mean, look. Look, y'all. I don't even know if there's really any left. Oh, yeah, there is. Look at that. Look at there. Look at there. Yep, I'm going to grab every bit of that. Okay, so I'm just going to take my matte medium, and I'm just going to slather it all over both pages. And then I'm going to go over the top of my parchment paper as well to adhere it all on here. And then I'm going to dry it. And then I will move on to the next step. So I'm not going to bore y'all with, you know, me slathering this on. So I will be back when I get it all on and dried and ready to go and move on to the next step. Just wanted to show you, because I'm leaving the paper on a solid piece. I'm not tearing it into 2 pieces. So I just wanted to show you how I'm going to try to attempt to put it in here so that it will, you know, the crease will be there. So I did want to show y'all that. And then I'm just using my spatula knife here to kind of smooth it on. And I want the wrinkles to stay. I want it to be wrinkly. I want that texture on there. So that's perfect, actually. I'm really digging it. And this paper, you know, it's a little bit stronger than tissue paper. But it will still rip, so you still need to be careful, though. Don't, like, you know, like, I am a giant and I'm going to get you. Come on. Okay, so, and now I will go over the top of this with some more of the matte medium and hit the corners that didn't get squished down, because I do want it all on the corners. Beautiful, beautiful. Beautiful, breezy. Maybelline. No, CoverGirl. Is that the CoverGirl one? I don't know. Okay. And then I am going to go over it, because I'm going over this again with the matte medium, because it will help if, you know, I want to use my PASC pens, or, you know, anything like that, because it will make this non-porous if I use my matte medium. I could have used gesso if I wanted to, but then I think gesso would have made these, my crazy swirlies go away. And I'm kind of digging them now, you know, that they're behind this piece of paper. So, I mean, as you can see, I'm being very liberal with this stuff. I want it good and covered. Alright, so I'm going to let this dry, and I will be back. Okay, so I think it's dry enough. I was going to use my distressed inks, but I'm afraid that, I mean, it feels dry, but you know how sometimes matte medium can feel dry and it's not fully dried, and then it'll mess up stuff, so I don't want that to happen. So I've decided I'm going to use some paint. Why not? So I've got all these paints. I've got this Mediterranean blue from Craftsmart, which I think is Michael's. Then I've got Apple Barrel here, 2 blue, and I'm pretty sure I got that at Walmart for 50 cents. Then I've got this Craftsmart Apple Tart, and that was from Michael's. I got Apple Barrel Crisp Green, again probably from Walmart. And then this Pale Blue from Craftsmart as well. So I'm going to use these colors, and I'm going to use a baby wipe. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm just going to be really daring. I'm being daring today, y'all. Oh. These colors, because they are close together on the wheel, the color wheel, they should not make mud if I mix them together. Okay? So I'm just going to blop them on here. Y'all, I have never done this, so, but I just want to play today. I really do. I just want to play. Let's see. I might be putting way too much paint on here too. Oops. We'll find out, won't we? Alright. And I don't know, this kind of reminds me of when I'm making my jelly prints. You know what I think I'm going to do? Hold on. I've just got weird ideas going on through my head today, y'all. Whoop, whoop. Maybe crazy is just me. Alright. I have no idea. What this is going to turn to do. Oh, that's cool, y'all. Look. Look, 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 look. What if I get my brayer? I don't know. Wow, it's different. Fuchsia. That's a lot of green in it. Alright, well, you know what I'm going to do? I think I'm going to dry this, but I'm not going to be done yet. I don't think. So let me dry this, and then I will be right back. Okay, so I feel like it's really dark, and I don't want it that dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some more of this lighter blue on here. Right, and some of the lighter green, just to kind of help it along there. And now I'm going to take my baby wipe and just go over everything with it. And I just might have made this even worse. Who knows? Okay. Alright, let me dry this, and I'll be right back. Okay, now I'm just taking my knife, and I'm laying some gesso down. Some light gesso. I really love the texture coming through. That's really cool. Alright, let me dry this. A lot of drying today, it seems, but sometimes that's what you have to do. Actually, let's put a little bit more there. Maybe down here. I'm just going to pounce it off a little bit. Alright, now let me I'm going to dry it and I'll be right back. Okay, so it's dry. So, I'm going back with the light blue. And I'm going to use my knife. I think I'm going to go with this Mediterranean. I liked that color. It's pretty. Look at that. Oh, gorgeous. Okay, this is starting to look better. Sometimes you just have to keep playing. I never give up on my stuff. I just keep going. And it looks what it looks like. Sometimes it looks an awful mess. I'm going to put a little bit of this lighter green. Look at that. I like that. Ooh, that's pretty. Let me put it up here. Alright. Now, I think I'm good. I think I'm going to stop. Because I still have other things to do with it. So, what I want to do now is I'm going to start, let me dry it first, and I will be back. Okay. So, I have my distressed inks. I have Twisted Citron, I have Salty Ocean, I have Faded Jeans, and Bundle Sage. And I'm just going to use these colors because they, they match here pretty well. And I'm just going to use them and just use my stencils. This stencil I got when I went to the scrapbooking place convention. So I don't remember who it's by or anything like that. So I apologize. A lot of my stencils are like that. I don't really know. Some I get from stamp sets. So okay, and now I've got this stamp. It is from Hampton Arts as well, and it's PS 0884. I love that look. And again, I'm just using my inks that match this. I think that matches it almost too well. You can even see that. Can't even see that, can you? You know what I think I'm going to use on this one? Is my memento. My London Fog memento. And now what I think I want to do is I think I want to splatter. I think I'm done with all my stamping and what's it called? Stenciling. So let me put all these back so I can have room, and I'm going to mix up some white gesso with water, and I'm going to end up splattering with the white gesso. And maybe black gesso too. I think I am going to do it in both. So, I'll be back when I get that mixed up. Alright, I thought I was done, but I think I'm going to do a little bit of circle with this black. So I put a little bit of just black acrylic paint. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I like that. Okay. Now what I want to do is now I want to splatter. So I've got my black all mixed up here. Alright, there we go. Now I'm happy with that. Let me dry this, clean this mess up, and then I will be back. Okay. So I almost forgot about this cute little stamp set. Love Stamps is the name of it. And I got it at Joann's. And I want to use the little hearts. I was looking for little heart stamps like this forever. And then Amanda actually didn't know. I think I found it. But anyway, she saw it too. She was like, Mommy. And I was like, yeah, I got it. And I'm going to just use black. And I'm okay with it being like not a crisp image. I actually don't want it to be a crisp image. I want it to kind of just be what it's doing. Right. I'm only going to put it in a few places. Aw, that's cute. I like it. Maybe put it down this way. Yep, okay. That's all I want to do. I just wanted to put it on there. Alright, so now I'm going to move this over to the side because I'm done with it for just a few seconds. A few minutes. Okay, so I've put the journal over to the side because now I want to start doing the focal image for my page. And I've got this clematis stamp set, Mom's Clematis from Simon Says Stamps. They actually had a Mother's Day kit, card kit, like they do the subscription kits that I've been doing. So today though I'm going to be using the flowers and the leaves. And I'm going to stamp them out. I think I'm just going to use the color box, unless I want to emboss it. I don't think I want to emboss it. I think I just want to use the color box. And I'm going to stamp out the flowers, and then I'm also, and this again is from the Simon Stead's stamp, and it's Beautiful Day, and this came in the card kit for April. And I'm going to use some of the butterflies, and again I'm going to be stamping those out as well. And I'm just using my mixed media, I think it's 90-pound mixed media paper is what I'm going to be using to stamp them, because I'm going to end up, actually, I take that back. I think I'm going to use Bristol paper that I have, because I'm going to use my my Spectrum Noir markers. And I'm just going to, I have these colors. I have these colors because, you know, clematises are all, you know, they're purples and pinks. So I thought those would be pretty. And then I have the green for the leaves. So, and I've not used these in a while. And I've not actually used them a lot. So I need practice in using the alcohol markers. So I thought I'd give it a whirl. But I'm going to use Bristol paper because I think it'll blend better on Bristol paper than on the mixed media. So let me stamp all this out that I want to do, and I'll start coloring it on film so you can kind of just see, and then I'll come back. So I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I've got them stamped out as best as I could. I probably should have embossed them, but whatever. So now I'm just going to start coloring. And I think I'm gonna start. What I'm trying to do is do my darker color first. And I'm not worried about being too realistic with it. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not going in a Hall of Fame here. Okay, so I've got, let me back this out just a little bit so you can see the whole thing. There we go. So I've got the flowers. I did 2 sets. So I've got those cut out. Well, I think they're going to look pretty. And then I've got a set of butterflies cut out as well. So I'm going to use my matte medium gel. Alright, so I'm just going to position these onto the page and glue them down with my matte medium and let it dry, and then I will be back. Okay, now what I want to do is I'm going to take my black Stabilo All pen, and I'm just going to make outlines around the butterflies and the flowers. And that will help it to set in the page. And then I have this little brush, and I've got a little thing of water right there. And I'm just going to activate it. I usually use my gray Pitt pen, but I think in this case I wanted it to be darker. So I'm going to go ahead and do that on all of these items, and when I get done with that, I shall return and we'll finish this up. I think I only have one more step left actually. And yeah, so I will be right back. Okay, so I've got everything pretty much outlined. Actually, before I do that, I want to take my white Stabilo pen, Uniball pen, right, I'm sorry, Uniball Signo, and I'm just gonna do my little highlights that I normally do. And again, I never worry about lighting, you know, like, oh, you know, the lighting's coming here or there, whatever. I just, in my art journaling, I don't worry about that. Because this is supposed to just be making me happy, which it does, you know? Alright. I like that. It's cute. Okay, now, just put my book in that. Now what I'm going to do is I've got this butterfly stencil, and again it came with the kit, the October kit, and I'm just taking that mixture I made with the gloss and the glitter, oh, I like that. Alright. I like it. Digging it, digging it, digging it. Cute. Alright, so I need to let that dry. Let me see if I got one more little bit here. I don't think I do, but we'll see. This little guy up here, if I can. Oh, that's cute. Alright, so I'm going to go wipe all this stuff off and clean it up. And I'm going to let this dry and then move on to the next thing I want to do. So I'll be back when all of this is dry. Okay, so it's all dried. And the little, I hope y'all can see the little butterflies. I think it just adds a little something sweet on there. Isn't that cute? I will end up gluing these two pages together, so that will help keep that from, because I always do that, always glue two pages together to make it kind of thick. Isn't that great? All right, so now let's see. Now I need, because I've done the layering is putting the flowers on. And now let's go to spritz. And I've got my homemade silver shimmer spray. And all this is alcohol, like 91% I think alcohol. And just Dollar Tree shimmer makeup. I'm trying to get it out. There it is. So, and just put that in there. And you make your own shimmer spray. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to just spray the flower part with it. Right? So there. So that part is done. So spritzing, finite. Alright. And now what I want to do, because that will dry pretty quickly. Oh, you know what? I didn't even think. Oh, well, it does have matte medium over it. I almost panicked there for a minute because that was alcohol markers. But because I put the matte medium over it, it shouldn't affect the markers. But what was weird, though, is when I did put the matte medium over, for some reason, some of the color did. Like, especially when I got over here to the butterflies, it kind of bled with the matte medium, which was very weird to me. So anyway, all right, so now I'm just taking my black ink, color box black ink, and I'm just going around these edges with it. just to make kind of like a border. This is not very dark. I wonder if my pad is almost, surely it's not. I just bought this pad. I wouldn't think it would be almost empty. So let's see. Now what I want to do, oh, I need that back, is I'm going to finish it up. Actually, you know what I think I want to do? I think I want to take this Uniball Vision pen, and I think I'm just going to do like a little border like this around it. Just feel like it needs, sorry, I keep hitting y'all. Sorry. I just feel like it needs something more. That black did not quite do it. This pen is awesome. It's working great. Maybe put little dots in between those. Yeah, let's do that. I like that idea. Just felt like it needed something else here, huh? I hope y'all are having a great day. I'm having a pretty good day today. Did a little bit of cleaning in the house, which needed it. Y'all, I'm not a housekeeper at all. Whew, I need to find somebody who really likes to clean, because I know they're out there. Oops, sorry, I keep hitting y'all. And have them come clean my house. Some use it as therapy. I use art as therapy. Art is my therapy. I had not done any kind of crafting for a few days, actually. I kind of took a break. And I started having anxiety. So it's not a fallacy. There, I like that. That's cute. That's cute. I like it. Okay, now for the very last step, which is numbers, and I'm going to put the date. And today is, I think, the 13th. Is that right? May 13th? Wow. This month is flying. This year is flying. Where do I want to put it? I'll put it right here. So there we go. And then I will sign it. And that's it. That is it. So that is my Pick a Stick challenge for May. I am digging it. Okay, next time, I thought about this as I was using the Stabilo. I am not crazy about the Stabilo, I'm not gonna lie. It might be because I just don't know how to use it correctly. I don't know, but every time I use it, it's just too fat. I like my lines more thin. Do you know what I'm saying? Seeing like right here, it kind of like overtook that, and there's nothing that you can really do. And so, but look at the, can y'all see the shimmer from the spray? Anyway, so I think next time, I totally forgot I have black pit pens, and I do have them in different sizes. So I think next time, if I want to do it in black, because I was thinking of doing it in my gray, but it wasn't dark enough, because I wanted to incorporate the black splatters and the black rings. So next time, I will probably use my black pit pen, because I have a variety of nibs. So there we go. So, but anyway, I still enjoy it. I still liked it. It helped me. It zenned me out while I did it. So I hope y'all enjoyed it as well. And if you did, please give this video a thumbs up, share it, and subscribe if you've not already subscribed. All that just lets Facebook there. Is that better? Can y'all see better? I just turned my light on. That just lets Facebook know that I am creating stuff that people enjoy, and they'll recommend me, and it helps grow my channel. And it also lets me know what you like to watch, you know. So, alright y'all, Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate it. Y'all be good to one another, and I'll talk to you later.